how to do real-time matches with GameKit. In this example, we're going to show you how to do voice chat and sending data to each other. But this is a very basic tutorial, so we're going to start with going to iTunes Connect and click on Manage Game Center to get everything set up. We're going to select single game. Today we're not actually going to go over leaderboards and achievements. We just want to make sure the networking part works correctly. So exit out of here. The most important thing we need to do is click on View Details on the versions and then enable Game Center. Make sure that multiplayer compatibility is enabled. Once we have that, we can switch back to Unity and create a project. From within a project, we still need to import the Unity3D XT plugin. So go ahead and import that. After this is imported, we have an option of modules that we can select from. Just make sure that we have GameKit enabled. So we're going to use GameKit for iOS 7 just to check that out. Now here we're actually importing the GKMeeting example. The README here, we already set up these first 7 steps. Now let's do the next few. But it's actually pretty simple. All we got to do is launch the scene, make sure that it's part of the camera, and then click on build. But actually before we do that, we need to make sure that our bundle ID matches exactly as shown in our iTunes Connect. Otherwise, nothing will work. So add the current scene and click build. Once that builds, we switch over to Xcode and run it on the iPad, and then also switch over to the iPhone and also run that as well. Now here we see both devices side by side, and click on join and click on play now, and they'll try and find each other within Apple's network. As you can see, they found each other, and you notice that it says sandbox. Because we're developing this game in the sandbox mode, we haven't actually published to the store yet. It needs to be in sandbox mode. That means you can't use your regular accounts. You have to create test users in iTunes Connect if you haven't done it yet. So let's type a message and send it. You'll notice that on the bottom box, it actually shows data being passed back and forth. I actually turned off the audio here just so that I won't have feedback, but when you're testing this with someone else, you can actually use voice chat. That's all there is to it, and I'll show the code perhaps next time.